Hello. This is a bit of a situation that we have here where okay, they can play the custom seed, that's fine. So the website is down. So clicking play ESI made their game crash, but they yeah, it's weird. At least they can play. Okay, hello. I'm joined by Readyman. How are you?
Hello. Yeah, I'm sorry I broke the website.
This is the most scuffed start of a match I've experienced, but this is fine. They got the seed, they got the drop seed. They have the maps, but unfortunately they don't have like the specific rates. So like barters, they don't even have like the coordinates of the strongholds. They have like the map of the coordinates, but the actual ones they all have to figure out by themselves. So I hope it's okay.
Let's
Uh,
put it other way. Let's put it this is an extreme challenge for these extremely good runners. Let's
Yeah,
put it that
well,
way.
and at least like it's the same for both of them. It's not like one of them has access to that information and the other one doesn't.
Yeah.
So at least there's that. Looks like they're lurking onto the same lava pool, and they should both enter through there. Yeah, the website is just like gone. It's weird as well because it's like the main page works, it's just very slow, and the bracket page just straight up doesn't work. So I'm quite confused. Anyway, the draft, since the website is down, you can't access it either. I couldn't like set it. So Fish banned buried treasures first, then Retropog banned desert temples. Fish then banned monuments, and then the picks. Right now we're playing a village. Next seed will be plentiful, and if we have a third seed, it will be wild card. Pretty interesting last two seeds. Like plentiful and wildcard, definitely probably the two hardest seeds to route, I would say.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, now oh yeah, they're doing it like the ESI1 way, where they don't have the seed info, so they just slash locate the stronghold from the fortress. That is awful. It's gonna
What
take.
is the what is the history of these runners? Like obviously, I mean, at this point, I feel like I'm kind of a bad commentator. I'm not up to date with all the
No, no, no.
1.16 runners. I don't
You
wanna I
were
don't wanna be rude, but I know Retropog because like single instancer has sub 10, like most people know Retropog. But Fish is a new name for me. Like, did he qualify to
It's
the brackets?
Cataclysmic Fish. They did qualify through the brackets. Or he did. I don't know. So Fish originally played against Big Monkey.
Oh.
And lost, obviously, because this is the lower brackets. And Retropog played against. I'm trying to find it. I don't remember who Retro played against. Wait. Oh, played against Silver, so that's tough. Yeah. And so
Holy.
both of them lost, and now they're in the lower bracket. One of them will make it to the next round, though. And the other one will be, unfortunately, completely eliminated from ESI3. A Fish has started running less than 4 minutes of scouting despite the lack of like info on the seed. That's really impressive.
Yeah, Fish
Like,
has started with their fishy business going into this blacksmith here. Got some iron. I think 3 iron in a pickaxe. Yeah.
yeah,
And we'll go for the first completion. Already 35 minutes on the clock only. Like, that's not much.
yeah. I was gonna say in ESI1 you had a limit of 10 minutes to scout, and Fish basically used 4. But also in ESI1, then you had an hour to run, and wait, no, you had 20 minutes because it was just fastest completion wins from the start, right? So it was completely different actually. But Fish has started very early. Now he will have 35 minutes to get as many completions as possible and as fast as possible. Did I say ESI4 instead of ESI1?
Yep.
Anyway, damn. Yeah, I meant ESI1. Uh,
Luke. Well, all right. Ritual, I think, is also joining now the quest to complete a run, getting for some apples here.
yeah, that was quite fast as
Um,
well.
and some carrots. Is gonna go for golden carrots at some point. So just gonna wing it. Maybe it's just gonna wing it, honestly.
Yeah.
And
Um, and
fish is currently digging down.
yeah, digging down to the lava pool at 144. I can barely read the timer, but I can. Uh, Again, advocating for bigger timers in tournaments.
Big timers, please.
Also, yeah, fish. I think that has been discussed in the previous match already, but fish does not have the. Oh, oh, fish lost the water here. That's unfortunate.
Reset? No.
I would have reset, but he's not going to. I was gonna say fish has some of the probably some of the slowest mechanics out of all of ESI3, but still qualified because they're very efficient at scouting and finding out great routes. Like mechanically, you're gonna be able to tell. Like if you compare them to like Dugile or Silver, obviously, it's gonna seem slow, but they just find good ideas and they usually don't miss too much stuff.
Yeah, and that's what I like so much about this format. It's not all about the mechanics, it's also about the routing. And if you can come up with some innovative, nice ideas, you can save a bunch of time over someone who is very mechanically skilled, but maybe not that talented in routing.
Yeah, exactly. Looks like Retro is trying to find his entry as well. Oh, okay, a bit of a different entry here through a cave. I like that. Digging down just a 2 flat now, and I think it's the same lava pool. So same lava pool, but slightly better way to get to it, I feel like.
Already a difference in routing at the start of the seeds. As you mentioned, Retropog now entering a little bit later than Fish, but also started later with the first seeds. Fish is going a little bit up. I have to admit it's kind of a challenge to reach that bastion. It's in the middle of a lava ocean. So
Oh, yeah.
they have to come up with a
Oh,
solution with that.
and Retro has found a solution.
Ooh.
Killing an Enderman, getting a pearl, so probably noticing that the first Enderman dropped the first pearl, so that's great. And yeah, if anyone is wondering why Fish's name is cropped on the main overlay, it's because there is no space for cataclysmic fish. But in the title of the stream, it's still in full because there is no limits. Like I think there's like a 100 and something character limit, so I'm probably fine with that.
Fish already in the bastion, fishing for some gold here. Oh, got some bad tree RNG. Luckily, the pigs are not behind
Okay.
him.
That's special. Maybe would you craft a hoe in that situation? Like in the next run, not in this one, obviously.
Could be an idea. Golden hoe on the bridge might help a little bit.
Catfish. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. Like that's a very bad way to like make cataclysmic shoulder in this context. Okay, yeah. Retro instead of oh my god. Okay, mining everything but the red biome stuff, and I think Retro is okay. He's alive. He's in big trouble, but that should be fine. They've got both of them. I think got some carrots. At least Retro does. I think maybe Fish just got. Oh, Fish doesn't have. Yeah, it doesn't have carrots. Got bread though. So kind of two different approaches to the food on this seed. One of them is just getting hay bales by hand, and the other one is getting carrots, which is faster. But then you have to turn them into golden carrots, which is better food, but it takes some resources away.
And I'm not sure if you noticed, Antoine, but both of the runners at some point had a golden apple. Fish still has it in his inventory. Retro already consumed it since he had a
Yeah,
little bit of an incident. And
Retro
might
did.
craft another one? No, it's going for golden carrots now.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he. Oh, yeah, he does have more apples actually. I was gonna say he doesn't have apples, but yeah, making golden carrots is much more worth than making golden apples. Um, Golden apples, as good as it sounds, doesn't actually give you that much hunger back. It does give you 2 hearts and like 2 hearts back as well, but it's not great as food. And it uses 8 gold, whereas with 8 gold you can make 8 golden carrots. So that's quite significant. All right, fish
All right.
at the fortress at 7 flats, or just under 7 actually. Oof.
Ooh, almost got knocked off by that blaze. But manages to get it. I wonder how Fish is gonna approach the spawner here. It's an open spawner over a lava ocean. I think you can confidently use a blaze bed here and then increase the space, and I think Fish is gonna go for that.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be so confident doing it above lava, but I think that is definitely the fastest play. Probably a bit risky. I see the second spawner as well.
Fish is leaving. I noticed the one
Uh,
spawner. I have to
yeah,
take it back. Had lava very close to it, and that might have made the blaze bed a little bit difficult. Retro also in the fortress.
yeah. Ooh, getting hit by 2 of the skeletons, and that's gonna be down to 2 hearts. All right, and that's where the golden carrots come in handy. Already back to 5 hearts, despite the wither effect. Nice top blaze bed from Fish. I don't think I've seen, and I don't think we'll ever see, a front bed being used. Like, front beds used to be a big thing for outside spawners, to like kind of leave the backspace closed so that you wouldn't knock the blazes off the space. But I think now everybody just prefers to use top beds and just make that little platform to avoid blazes flying away.
I mean, the roots has improved over time,
Mm.
as it is logical. And at the beginning, a lot of people were not that confident with their blaze beds and with fighting blazes, so they used front beds because it helped, but it was not that dangerous to say so. But as time passed, people just noticed that you have to just not suck at the game and clear all the spawner so
People
that you get max
realized
blazes.
skill
Yes.
issue.
Yeah, basically. I didn't want to phrase it that way, but that's actually the truth. Yeah.
All right, yeah, fair enough. Retro did not blaze bed though. He is mining the spawner, which was the strat before we had blaze bed. So I don't know if he's just trying to save beds for zero cycle or if he's just like not confident. He falls from the fortress. That is not great. And I think, oh, he's gonna hang a pearl. Okay, that's nice actually. Meanwhile, Fish is in lava, but trying to get out.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening today with Retro. I normally, when I watch Retropog's gameplay, I'm used to see insanely well played, mechanically gameplay. Today, I feel Retro is a little bit shaky. And this might be a plus for Fish.
Oh, Fish doesn't hit the pod room. It's gonna be right below him though. I hope he took notes of the pod room coordinates. Looks like he might have. And Retro hits the pod room first try. Has
And
six
started later.
frogs.
Started later than
True.
Fish. So they are Retro is currently ahead.
Yeah, Retro at 9 minutes, about to enter, and Fish at 10:40, still digging down. So yeah, that's gonna be a big difference. Retro has prepped
Ooh,
zero cycle.
that
Uh,
pearl. Oh, okay, it's good.
Pearl is decent, yeah. Okay, second pearl was good as well. Only had to bridge up 5 blocks. The node is always going to be the lowest it can be in ESI, so zero cycle is made much easier. And fish is not in the pod room. Does he know the... Oh, he seems to know the nav. Okay, that's good. Meanwhile, Retro is hitting those beds, and it's just not quite going to be sub 10, but it's going to be really close to it. It's going to be a very low 10, 1008 probably, I would say.
Had some difficulties during the run, but managed to get a clean swipe. First points, I would say, goes clearly to Retro.
Yep. Oh, and it doesn't come through the website because it's not official. Was it 1009 for Retro?
Chad, anyone saw the time?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna just refuse to answer this question. Even though Retropog has a bigger timer, it's still not big enough.
1010,
for me.
okay.
So I'm not gonna answer that question, even if I knew it. Thanks, Chad.
Thank you, chat. Fish now waiting for the perch as well, so it's going to be even slower from not going for zero cycle. I don't know if fish just doesn't do zero, or I think we've discussed that before, and I think fish is like the only of the 32 runners who doesn't go for zero. And I was saying that if you're in ESI and you don't do zero, there's a close to 0% chance you get any win, honestly. Not even just win a match, like there's a very low chance you win any seed without zero. Unless the seed really makes zero incredibly hard and your opponent doesn't know like ground zero or whatever. But if you're not going to zero, you should at least shoot a tower and try to just like gamble on a fast perch.
Yeah, absolutely. I think given this bracket and given the skill set of the runners,
nice.
Not doing zero
one cycle,
is gonna be tough for you. Yeah, nice one cycle though.
It's gonna be 13:22, I believe. So 3 minutes to save if you wanna beat Retropog here. It's not the end of the world, but yeah, I mean it's gonna be quite hard. What were the time losses here? There was the fact that he didn't hit the pod room was like the biggest time loss probably.
Or getting in the water.
Oh, true, and going back for the water. Yeah, so there were many time losses actually in this one. So those 3 minutes, there's definitely at least 2 that can be saved just from fixing the mistakes. And now Retropog is going to enter at 2:11, which is really fast. For the seed, obviously. I'm going to get
going for
again.
0.2. Don't think there's going to be a change of routing. The runners are not allowed to see the other person's gameplay, right?
Yep.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Otherwise, that would have avoided some situation last ESI where a runner would find the looting soul, but the other one wouldn't, and stuff like that.
Oh, you mean the crooks situation?
Yeah. Oh, burning Enderman from Retropog.
That Enderman is on fire. And Retro's also on fire, getting for the second points. He already in the bastion, crafting some breads.
Oh, that's really you did mention that the travel to the bastion was slow because it's above some kind of lava, but he uses a pearl to go to the terrain up the bastion.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's just really cool.
Yeah, I expect Retro to get a similar gameplay during this rounds. Hopefully this time the picks are gonna cooperate a little bit better. There is still this tree situation that you could improve, as you mentioned earlier. But yeah, it's not that big of a time loss, maybe a couple of seconds. Might just be a little bit risky with all the picks, but throwing the goals should be enough. And prepping that hole, throwing in the goals, and Retro should be ready.
And Fish is going to enter just 5 seconds after Retro, so it's not a huge difference. Fish also doesn't get an Enderman, but I think even if he did, he wouldn't kill it. I don't think he's just scouted for it. And
Yeah.
yeah, he's just gonna bridge
Fish
up.
Fish has to come up with an idea here. If Fish wants to win, not doing 0 against Retro, he has to come up with some insane routing that gives him like 45 seconds advantage. Otherwise, it's gonna be tough, I would say.
Yeah, obviously he's always gonna try to go for the fastest run, but now he really needs to find something special. Like 25 seconds saved in the run is a lot. And again, like if he was mechanically gifted, I would have no problem believing, but it's not like he has the mechanics to compensate for the lack of 0, you know? But again, maybe he is gonna go for 0. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he does know it and he just decided to not risk it on the first run where he knew he was clearly not gonna get his fastest
Going
inventory.
the other way.
Yeah, to avoid
Crafting is there.
yeah, to avoid the red biome
That's
stuff.
smart. That's smart. I like that.
Yep, it's
That
gonna
I
mine that
don't
as
like so
well.
much, but it's working, and the picks are stuck due
Uh-oh.
to how was that block called? There's this one block you have to mine every time. Actually,
Yeah.
2 blocks. There was a name for it, but I forgot.
I never called them anything. I just say the blocks you have to mine in treasure. Retro is at the fortress, very low on hearts, but very fast. And I believe that if he doesn't mess anything up on this attempt, he will get sub 10. Like, sub 10 is really attainable for him here.
Alright, Fish in the Bastion, Retro in the Fortress, dealing with some Blazes and Wither Skeletons all around. It's not that big of a deal, not a crazy situation. It's not an SSV Fortress, but still a little bit to work with. Lowering RD, I think playing with dynamic RD, yeah, as expected at this point.
Yeah. In a neutral biome though, so he's not gonna get as many strays as you would in a Soul Sand Valley, but it's better than nothing.
Yep. Getting rid of some withers here.
Oof.
And going for the strays. I'm not sure what the rates are, and I think today is not the day to ask that question. But surely at this point, Retro has figured out what the rates are for the seed.
Yeah. Where's Retro going? He's going back to the fort? I'm
Why
confused.
is he mining? What?
Why did he pearl out and then back? I'm very confused.
I don't know.
And now
You know,
Fish is gonna
maybe-
get to the fort.
Maybe the reason why we are confused is also the reason why Retro has a sub 10 and we don't. You know?
True, but
maybe. I mean, it's kind of sus. But if you put it that way, all right. No, that's not gonna work. I mean, okay, I take it back.
there is a reason called we just don't play 116, but surely if I kept playing, I would have sub 10 by now. Yeah, surely.
Yeah. All right, going for the blaze bed now.
Yeah, I don't understand the play. Like, did he try to leave on 2? Like, huh?
I don't know. Listen, we are talking about Retro. There is a reason here. We are just not able to comprehend it. And Retro's on fire. And that's scary. And don't die. Please, 3 hearts. Okay,
Yep.
we're done.
Oh, he's getting melee.
2 hearts.
1 heart.
1.5.
Okay.
Maybe I should shut up and not jinx it? Yeah.
Why is... Oh, yeah, he's on 6 now. Okay. I was confused. I thought he was on like 4 or 5, but no. Alright, Fish is...
oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The misplaced
That's
obby.
not cool.
Well, that's not going to be sub 10. I said sub 10 if he doesn't mess anything up, but that's obviously... I mean, even with that, it's like, he's going to be done mining it at 9... Yeah, at 9:10. There's no time for sub 10.
Does Retro still have gold? Maybe gold pick would have been the play.
He
back
must have
up.
checked surely before he started mining with iron.
I see. Well, that sucks.
Yep.
I mean, but those are the kind of things that Fish needs to come back and have a shot. Cause if Retro's not losing any time here, Fish is gonna have a hard time to catch up. Because judging the two roads of the two runners, I honestly haven't seen anything particular that gives Fish an advantage. I don't know if you have seen something, but I don't.
Not really. Retropog misses the Ice Spy as well, which happened to Fish on the first run. So it's kind of a weird one.
Huh. Alright. Retro spawned on the top, and
Yep.
I mean it's exposed, but that looks like a
Oh,
library.
it is a library. You're right. Your AA experience really coming through here.
Yeah. Shout out to Deadpool for teaching me AA.
Nice. And I don't think that's the way for Retro. He does not seem to know the nav. Which is unfortunate. At least he knows how to nav back to starter. And now, ooh, Fish is taking a lot of damage.
We are seeing
Oh my
preemptive
God.
in a Scout and Road tournament. This is
Oh.
insane.
Doesn't know the chords? Damn. Okay.
Okay, this made my day.
Oh, and he hits it. I mean, okay, there was a fun thing where we had a match with Rainex and the seed was BT. And the first thing he did when he started scouting he didn't go to scouting, he started doing mapless.
Okay.
In a scouted seed. Like,
Locate buried treasure. Okay.
yeah, exactly. All right, Retro is gonna be able to hit that 0, hopefully. It's not gonna be sub 11, not gonna be sub 10, of course. But it's the good news for him is it's not gonna be sub 10 for Fish either. Fish is still in the Nether building the portal right now, but it's already 10 minutes flat.
What a clean 0 by Retro.
Really clean. Not going to be his best time, but it's going to be another completion. And so it's going to actually protect Retro from potentially losing 3 seats to 1 and, you know, losing despite having the fastest. So I think it's still your second completion is always very important. Even if you don't get a faster one, it's always important to complete.
Fish digging down. Retro already on round number 3. 3.
Indeed. And
did Fish get lost? No.
No. Fish just does the nav from starter because I guess he did slash locate and then he didn't check the codes of the portal room. So yeah, that's how he does it. It's not the fastest. It's not as slow as Retro's previous run though. So yeah. And Fish just doesn't go for the 0. So there is basically no chance that he can win the seed, I would say. And hopefully...
I mean, the purge did take a long time during his first attempt.
Yeah.
I think at this point it would be fair to say that maybe if you don't like 0, try to do ground 0?
If you don't know 0, I don't think you know ground 0. Like if you don't know 0 on a scouted seed, realistically you don't know ground 0. But I would be happy to see some health bow action.
Or maybe shoot a crystal and roll.
Yeah.
Something, yeah. I mean, you have to do something because this is so much time loss. It's heartbreaking. You know you're playing against Retro, and this is 0 seeds. So you're just gonna straight lose. I don't even know how long the Fish is gonna spend in it. Like, this is gonna be at least
the thing is,
seconds.
the thing is, then I don't even think there's enough time for completion. Like, after that perch, it's gonna be like 9.5 minutes left or something. Like, okay, if he wants to win, he would need that time anyway. But like, it's not realistic with the kind of routing he has. It's already 12:44. It's basically he's basically gonna get the same exact time as the first run. That's the perch. And yeah, it's just gonna be another 13:22. Like, surely.
Well, I mean, we have to see something in the last attempt and get some 10
Okay.
points.
I think it's gonna be 13:16. So saves 6 seconds. Oh, 15. Okay. Still very far. Like 3 minutes away from Retro Steel. 3 minutes and 5 seconds.
I mean, there is a tiny chance we see some risky gameplay now. During the last attempt, you never know.
True.
It's never over until it's over. But I think at this point, it's fair to say that's not looking great for Fish on this first round.
Yeah, first seed is most likely gonna be Retros. Would love to see Fish at least, you know, give this a proper attempt and get maybe closer to 11 minutes. I think even with this route, without zero and stuff, 11 flat is somewhat realistic. Again, the mechanics are not the most flashy, but he is consistent with it, and I think he just...
Oh no. Rich, what are you doing? Dude, what was that?
Oh my god, okay, Retro is out. Oh, that's scary.
You keep dissing Fish mechanics, but what is happening with Retro today? Like, what are these things? Dude, I'm not... Like, I've seen Retro in other tournaments, and at some point, I want to admit this, I was really sus. Like, how can someone play that fast? But, I mean, Retro just showed again and again that he's very mechanically skilled, and I don't know what's happening today. This is not the Retro I've seen in other tournaments.
I mean, everybody has good and bad days, obviously. There might be factors that we don't know about. I know Retro just finished eating, for example, so there's a chance that he just didn't have practice all day. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Time zone situation. I mean, it's currently 12 p.m., 12:30 for us, but Retro is from the US, right? So
yeah, actually, it's 12:32 for me. It's 13:32.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
And
a time zone situation.
Looks like Retro is gonna be at the fort at 5:30. It's not too horrible. Retro is playing only up with me for 4 hours before this match. Ah, right. Yeah, I know that Retro is... well, I assumed Retro was from either... like East Asia or Australia, because he did mention finishing eating dinner. So unless you have a very bad sleep schedule, that's about right.
Yeah, sorry for me for spreading fake news. I don't know why I thought Rich was from the US.
It's fine. And okay, Retro is at the spawner now, one rod. So he's not going to do the weird thing where he just pearls out and then back in. Nice top bed. Oh, Fish stream is down. Wait. Why?
Yeah, that fish is frozen, Antoine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to eat it later. I think it's just down. Like, I'm doing refresh. Okay, there we go.
Oh, no, Retro. Don't fall down.
Okay,
Saved.
Retro is back up.
Back to the fortress. Terrible fortress. Getting some rods here and there. Cleared out most of the spawner.
It's actually
Waiting for...
pretty terrible fortress. I agree.
Yeah, it is. It is. Waiting for those blazes to spawn. I was about to say, in another tournament scenario, if I were Fish, I would start to a high roll. But given the fact that this is Scout and Route and there is no high roll,
Yeah, and
we
also
kind of have a problem here.
you don't know how well your opponent is doing, and Retro is leaving with 6 rods at, I think that'll be 7 minutes? 7:41, yeah, really fast time. If he hits the ice by here, it's gonna be crazy. He does! Ooh! And now it could be a sub 9 even. He could just skip sub 10 entirely.
That's a lot of beds.
Alright, that's
Badge.
an awful amount of beds. Okay. And there goes Retro. Changing settings. Pose buffering a bit.
Oh.
Alright. Nice pull onto the
Pausing.
tower.
Retro building up. Setting up everything for 0 and...
Nice. Got the first bed. Okay, it's getting a bit risky now. But I think he's got it.
And that's...
Detonated the last bed very early, and it's gonna be sub 9. I think. Maybe barely.
Pog.
Yeah, it is
Nice.
sub 9. Alright, and that will be a win on seed number 1 for Retro. 858.
Is there a Retro Poggers emote? I feel like for moments like this, there should be.
Good question, actually. 639 and Fish is at the fort, but only 1 rod. So he would need to enter the end in a minute if he wants a chance. Wait, no, because he doesn't hit 0. No, he would need to be in the end already. I think it's already over. Don't deal
We'll
with
wait
the skeletons, no.
until the timer ends, I guess. But it's not looking as this run is going to the end. It's gonna probably die before.
I think he's gonna enter the end, but I don't think he'll have enough time. With 2 minutes 10 left. Good question.
Goes for
actually.
one shot. Goes for one shot and still gets it.
Imagine.
That would be insane.
I've seen Dugile did the first one shot in an RSG run, and I gotta say, that shit stank. Like, that was
Wait,
really
you can
weird.
do it. You can do it in RSG?
Yeah. On the fountain actually. So you need a good perch.
Oh yeah, that setup where it lands and then I saw somebody pause buffer to find the exact frame. Yeah.
That was what Dougal did. And
But you still have to wait for a purge, right?
yeah, so that's the thing. Like he does half bow, and then he gets the perch, but instead of detonating beds, he uses arrows. So you save like 10 seconds. I don't know.
I mean, it's
over
cool.
normal
But
perch. You can at least you
Yeah.
can kill it without beds. That's kind of nice. And there it is. So Retropog will take scene number 1. We'll quickly go on intermission so I can give the runners seed number 2, and we will be back in 5 minutes. So see ya. right, welcome back to seed number 2 between Retropog and Cataclysmic Fish. Yeah. This is the second seed, and we have Retropog being up 1-0 currently. I'm still joined by Readyman. Hello.
Hello, hello, welcome. No, you said welcome. I'm the guest here. Yeah, nice for being here again with the second seeds. It's a desert village with a buried ruin portal
It's
inside
plentiful
of
seed.
pyramids.
Yep.
What is that? Oh, and there's a notch. And the blacksmith. Oh my god, there's a lot of going on. I think this is exactly what fish needs in order to have a chance to come back. Because
Chaos?
since there's so much going on, you said it right. It's very chaotic. You have to digest that information and come up with the most efficient routes. And I think this is something that could be very beneficial for fish, because fish is known for coming up with some nice stuff.
Yeah, I don't... Oh, Retro is trying to complete the portal from the side. It doesn't look like it's necessary. I feel like you could probably just do it on, like, normally. But I don't know. I'm no expert. We'll see what they are able to cook. And let's see what the nether looks like. Instant bridge bastion. Okay. So the overworld is chaotic. There is even a ship. I don't know if you saw.
There's a
buried shipwreck.
There's buried shipwreck. There's a buried ruin portal. There's a pyramid. There's a village. There's a blacksmith. There are 2 excellent speedrunners, and there's also Antoine. Hi, Antoine.
Hello. Yeah, excellent speedrunners and me. That's the whole point. And there is a fortress right behind that bridge, but it's completely buried. So you're gonna have to dig to it, probably, from the chalice, or you can go around. Oh, but then you still need to dig. Okay. Okay, but you get directly at the spawner. That is really convenient.
You know, it's nice that there's a desert pyramids, cause there is TNT, but and here comes the issue.
Do you not think it's gonna work?
Yeah, because looting a desert pyramids takes some time.
Yeah, but you have an iron pick, so it takes a bit less time. Because, like, you can mine the blocks you would usually mine by hand.
The thing is, how much time does the TNT save compared to the time you have to invest at the beginning of your routes to get that item? That's the question here, you know?
True. I mean, if the blaze rates are very bad, I would go for the TNT probably. Or if you need, like, a lot of blocks. But considering you're going to have to dig through walls, I think you're going to be good in terms of blocks, even for 0.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting seed here. One of the more interesting seeds that I've seen so far, given the fact that there's so much going on.
And, okay. The portal to the stronghold is actually just in lava. Like, under the fort. And actually just put Retro next to the portal room. And fish as well. Just puts them right next to the portal room. So they miss the I Spy. And they still... Like they miss the starter and they hit next to the portal room. That's sick.
Retro already going for attempt number 1.
Yeah,
while
with 4 minutes
still
of scouting.
Rooting. Yeah.
And that is quite literally a plentiful seed. I mean, the nether is not really plentiful, but the overworld is so full of the plenties.
Alright, the Retro going for the sticks, going for the iron pickaxe from the blacksmith, is mining stone.
Oh.
So probably we're not gonna see desert pyramid from Retro.
Okay. Retro... Oh, there's the... Okay. There is a crafting table, so that's perfect. I was gonna say, how do you get wood on this seed? But you get the sticks, you get the crafting table, so you're fine. And then if you need more wood, I guess either there are trees kind of far, but you can just go to the shipwreck if you need to, if you really need wood.
I really like
Oh,
Retro's route here so far.
yeah, Retro has lost 2 pieces of lava though. Okay, let's see. Okay. No, it's working. I mean, he's gonna have enough obsidian to complete now. Yeah.
Yeah, they figured it out. It's working out. Not the fastest portal, but overall the
130
nice
enter.
routes. Yeah.
127, really fast actually. Oh my god, I love this. Not many blocks, but doesn't need that many.
Obviously, we cannot do bridge TNT because we do not have TNT
Yep.
on Retro sides. But
Ah,
honestly, this
Retro
is
gets
one
hit.
of the rare seeds where I doubt that the TNT is worth it because, as I mentioned earlier, it's gonna take some time to get it out of the desert pyramids.
Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And right now, Retro is just mining gold the old fashioned way. Maybe he can figure out after this run, like how much gold he actually needs. So that will help. That pig is literally not let him live this entire time. Shot him from every possible angle.
Yeah, pretty annoying pick, but Retro survived is now starting with the route. I think right part, the part we just saw was bad side. So Retro's now going for the other side of this bridge where there's a triple chest and getting lots of piglin's. This is basic stuff by now. I think most people have seen this. Yeah. And
Gonna
having
try
a little bit
not
of a
dying though. And
yeah,
Fish is
trouble.
also mining the chalice now. So
Dude,
decent pace. I can't read the
that a
time.
troll! Retro
Oh my
tides! Oh my
god.
god!
Is that
That
gonna
dude with a
reset?
crossbow followed him all the way around from the chalice
He's not
to the
resetting.
top.
He's playing it out. Why? I mean, okay, I guess he can get the stuff back, but it's so important in ESI3 to get the fastest time. Like, I get it's important to get many completions, but the fastest time is such a big plus.
I mean, as a backup, now you could go for the desert pyramid to get lots of blocks, but Retro's not going for it. Retro is going back to the nether. Interesting play here. I don't know why Retro is choosing to get one
Oh,
completion.
no, please
Nah, this
reset.
sucks.
Come on. He's mining netherrack by hand. Oh god, okay. Now the trading hold is gonna be where he is. Yeah. Okay, there's his stuff really close. Obviously
Those
the pigs have
piglins.
traded the golden
Oh my
helmet
god.
already. Oh, they're
Oh
jumping
my
for
god.
it. Oh my god, that's awful.
You have food, please eat. Did Retro lose bets?
He has 3, so I think that's fine. Ooh, he left some gold armor in that chest. Really good, because now he can steal it.
I mean, is it fine though because you don't have wood? Or is there a Crimson Forest? Like 3 beds,
I
obviously,
mean,
doesn't let you do 0 cycle. And 1 cycling with 3 beds, you can technically do it. I've done it in the
Yeah.
past, but it's not something I enjoy doing. It's pretty hard.
I think this.
Because you have to exit down.
Yeah, I think the seed notes was specifically something that said, like, you have to get food from the shipwreck or something. So we'll see. Maybe they can just find a library in the stronghold. That's also a
Right.
possibility. Oof. Oof. Oh my god, Fish is getting bullied by blazes. Oh, there's lava everywhere. I hate that spawner. Lava and fire everywhere. At least this time Fish did Blaze bed. Like the last seed, only Retro did. So maybe this seed will see a Fish actually zero cycle, which I doubt because the zero cycle on the previous seed was basically as easy as it gets. Like this front dragon open, and then I think it was just a middle tower. So
Fish clearing up that spawner. Pretty nice stuff. It's a beautiful spawner now. Most of the parts are cleared. Lots of blazes should spawn. Retro, surprisingly, is back in business. It's also in the fortress. Obviously, I think we'll have a not that much of a slower time. 6:23 for Retro, 6:23 currently ITT also for Fish. Oh, interesting. How did Retro make the time up?
yeah, good question. I mean, I think the entry is just super fast. I don't see where Fish entered. I'm assuming the rune portal as well, but Retro completed that rune portal really efficiently, I think. All right, and Retro is now out. 6:54. And yeah, that should be a first completion for both of them if nothing goes terribly wrong. I mean, oh, there is red biome, yeah. So they can get their wood here. I think. Yeah, okay.
Right?
Yeah, right,
okay, there's a tree. there's a tree. Couple logs will be fine. Maybe even one or two. Yeah, that's it. And then we are leaving, heading out.
But Fish did not get the wood, right?
Fish is not getting the woods.
And there is a terrible thing, is Fish is not going for 0, so Fish is not going to pre-craft the beds. So Fish is not going to realize he doesn't have the wood until, like, he sets up the 1 cycle and everything. So it is going to take some time. He's going to waste like a minute before realizing he can't finish the game and resets.
That sucks.
That's really bad, yeah. Retro is not going for 0 either. Oh, he might actually. No, he is.
That's poof.
Back dragon. Okay, he realizes it's too late. He's gonna pearl back to the middle. Yep.
I also want to say that's not gonna work out, but I mean, okay. What do I know, right?
Fish had wood. Fish has 5 beds. All right.
Ooh, nice, sweet. So we see a little bit of a perch race here. Fish versus Retro. Retro currently ahead, given the fact he won seed number 1, to say so. But Fish still can come back if things keep going the way they're going right now.
So I guess Fish had wood from the shipwreck, and that's why he entered the nether a bit slower, I would assume. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that would explain why Fish lost some time over Retro and the overall routes. But yeah, we didn't see it probably.
Oh no, okay, it was just Crimson. So he did the same thing as Retro.
Okay.
It's just very hard to catch all the little things in commentating.
What do you mean it's hard? You don't look at all the screens at the same time and you see all the stuff happening at once?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Fish is 1 cycling and it's going to be clean 4+1. 32 is going to be 4 bits, but that will do. And it's going to be a 9-4x. So very decent. A sub 10. 45. Nice.
GG, going for seed number 2, right back into the desert. Running towards the village, getting some sticks from the ground. Retro currently doing for 1 cycle. Those bets are okay. They are good enough.
It's and gonna be 10-17 for Retro.
Don't do that. It's not necessary.
It's okay. I think it was 10-16. Okay. And right now, Retro is actually behind. Obviously, with 0, that's going to be much faster. He could probably save. Well, I mean, he will definitely save those 30 seconds. But is he going to be able to hit the 0 is a big question. And even if he does, Fish can also improve on his routes. So I say we focused a lot on Retro in the first run. Now we look at Fish's run.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. We focused a lot on Retro because he entered first, and then there was a little bit of an incident. So we missed some details. We should look at Fish now and see what is the difference between Retro's run and Fish's run. Like, what? Oh, okay. For starters,
Oh,
we
okay.
see a completely different plot here.
Yeah. So he's just okay. So he doesn't get rid of the first 2 lavas, and instead he uses them to make a completely new portal. I like that.
Yeah, I like that better as well. A little bit.
It's gonna be a 1:45 entry from Fish. Really quick. I don't know how quick it was for Retro, but it looks like it's still faster for Retro.
2:17, yeah, for Retro.
It wasn't 2:17. It was like 1:30 on the first run. It's gonna be 1:25 here.
Oh, 1:25. See, you need to give me a break. Just make the timers bigger, dude. I saw 2 there. Like, okay. I admit I have not the best eyes, but come on, you're making my my life. All right.
And look, Retro also has a better travel to the chalice because they get to the chalice at the same time.
Ooh.
So that is really important here. Also, Retro did die. You did point that out earlier with reminding us of the incident. So yeah, there is some time to save for him for sure.
Yeah, currently both speedrunners are neck and neck.
Did
Not
he?
anymore.
Did he get a hit in lava? Because it didn't look like he moved himself.
Kind of strange. Fish is also doing the routes, getting on the top here, and hitting a little bit.
Retro is good. Okay, sorry. I was very concerned about Retro's health.
Is he good though?
Yeah. He threw out the bucket. I mean, fair enough. You don't need it. He's gonna pick it up anyway. There we go. Whew, okay. Retro still doesn't have wood, yeah, but... Oh, okay! Fish gets wood on nether entry. Because there are red trees. So that's what's happening. Oh, Retro is getting it now! Okay, good play. Good play. And now he's going to come back to the trades. Okay, I like that. So Retro will definitely save a lot of time here.
Probably that is gonna be the case. However, as we mentioned earlier, we didn't catch everything on Fish's side. So maybe there's some details that we are missing. So I'm currently taking a very close eye here on Fish's screen. And I'm noticing Fish is going back to the chalice. What?
Yeah, it's because the fortress is right there. What I don't like from Fish is he's mining through the wall, but he's not using golden pickaxes. When I'm pretty sure he did save enough gold to make some. I mean, 1 golden pickaxe would probably be enough to get through the entire wall. And I would like to see that change being made.
You can mine like a 1x1 hole and through pill. I think that you can afford that.
Yeah, I guess that works. You can even do the boat crawl with a 1 block. It's really cool.
Yeah, there are a lot of solutions. That one works, but it's just not the quickest. But yeah, it's just a minor detail. Fish is now clearing up the spawner like in round number 1 of the first completion.
And I said we didn't see many front beds, but there it is. There is one from Retro.
What the fuck was that? Holy shit, I didn't know you can... I mean, it makes sense. You can place a block in the front and then explode the bed. But I've never seen that actually happening in a run. That's cool.
True. I mean, I don't think I've seen it happen either, but that just makes complete sense. Um, okay, I don't know where they're standing in terms of frauds right now. 4 for Fish and 4 for Retro. They're neck and neck. But
Neck and neck indeed.
the difference is that Fish is at 6 flat right now, and Retro is at 520. So that's a bit of a difference. And that means that technically Retro is 40 seconds ahead of Fish, and now already going to build the second portal because he went to the second spawner. That's really smart. Oh my god, it's gonna be a sub 6 Ice Spy from Retro. Holy shit. Oh, kind of bugged out. Okay. Is he gonna enter the end sub 6? Oh my god. No, he needs pre-craft. Wait, he's not gonna pre-craft? Oh, he's gonna go for the one cycle. I mean, he's still gonna win, I think, because Fish doesn't zero anyway, and all you need to do then is just get a faster end entry, and then you can wait for the perch. It's fine. But I'm surprised that Retro is not even trying zero.
Yeah, Retro going for some tactical fishing here, decided not to go for 0, and instead opting for the one cycle. As you mentioned, just get a faster end entry and you should be fine. Yeah, so setting up the one cycle, waiting for the dragon to land, riding in chat.
Fake bed. I don't. Oh, that's a fake bed, like the 2 blocks.
Lol.
Okay, he has 5 beds, 1 anchor, so everything should be good. Even if he misses the 5 bed, which is very unlikely for a player his caliber, he will have an anchor to finish the job.
And this puts us in an interesting situation because we currently stand on 18 minutes on the clock, still remaining for this round number 2. It's not looking for good for Fish. If Fish doesn't come back during this round, it's over.
Retro said, no, the fake bed didn't work. I'm not sure what the point was. But he's having fun, that's what matters. It's a game before anything. And if Retro misses the perch because he's goofing around, I'm gonna cry.
I want it off.
Alright, I think there is the perch. He's not even gonna pearl, the audacity of this guy.
Nah, but there's no way Retro misses
okay.
this. Nice first bet. Nah, we are fine.
Oh, almost hits the 3+1. Oh my god. Nice stuff.
GG.
And it's going to be a low 8 now for Retro. It's going to be 8-14. Really clean stuff here. And do you think that Fish can match that?
I think there's a lot of things possible in this world, and this one looks particularly hard, but I'm not gonna lose faith. I think, yeah, I don't want to say I'm a believer, but I hope there's a comeback.
All right. And there is the nice 4+1 with the dragon flipping for Fish. It is barely going to be faster than his first completion. It's going to be an 8:38. And that's not bad. I mean, anybody
Like,
who's...
here's the deal. If Fish wants to come back, rather than playing as a fish, he has to play like a shark now. Just
like
wing
MVL.
it. I don't know what it is, but yes.
Oh my God.
Run for your life. It's gonna... Otherwise, this is gonna be a win for Retro, right?
True, yeah. I mean, currently Retro is 1 seed ahead, and he's ahead on seed number 2, so that is your ESI spot being at stake here. And, yeah, tough stuff. Retro is gonna complete the portal the same way he's always done it. Oh my god, that's kind of scuffed though. It's still a very scuffed portal, but it's still faster than Fish, whatever he does. That's okay, Okay, there it is. 1 minute for Fish, and he's just gonna start the portal. And 1:25, and Retro is just in. I mean, Fish can match that, actually. Also, it's unless they die at some point, it's their last run, most likely. Maybe not Retro. Retro can fit 2 runs into there, but it would need to be like 2 8 flats, basically. Maybe maybe 2 low 8s.
Retro is zooming through this. He's you could say speed bridging, getting all this stuff really, really quickly. Already figured out how much gold he needs. And yeah, that's way less than in the previous rounds. It's going right back into business. And this run might be even faster than the round before.
True. I mean, we'll see how he can, finish the seed off. But like, he's off to a great start. That's for sure. There's not too many pigs following him, though. Kind of concerned about that. I feel like he's going to get 4 or 5 pigs. And he's losing a lot of health. Again, they are allowed to die here. They have 14 minutes left, so if they die now, they can just restart. I hope if Retro dies, he doesn't just do like he didn't seed 1, and I hope he just fully restarts. But there is a chance he doesn't, and he just plays it out for a third completion.
Why is Fish going for that much gold?
Probably just some mistake in the routing. Oh, it's gonna make golden armor. No.
Okay, interesting. Maybe there are reasons. We'll figure it out really, really soon.
Yep.
In the meantime, Retro is back trading. He has gotten some picks into that hole. Is done, and he will get to that fortress at 3 minutes and something.
Yeah, I'm wondering, did Retro remember to get wood on this one? I'm not sure.
Good question. I think Retro gets his wood at the end, though.
On the last run, he got it during the Bastion split. He pearled to a red biome.
Ooh. Wait, did Fish die?
Oh, apparently. That's really silly that we keep missing those. But
yeah, co-commentator and commentator just completely blind, not paying attention at all. Worst commentators in history. Missing 50% of the tournament speedrun content. But that's fine, because probably chat got it, right?
Yeah. You know what we should do? We should just be like, you watch you watch Retro primarily, and I watch Fish primarily, and like we both commentate kind of on what's happening.
Yeah, but, that sounds like an idea.
Yeah. So Fish is gonna re-enter much faster than the previous attempts. I think that's gonna be his fastest entry. He should use some of the obsidian though. That's just getting slow now. Yeah, I would even break the chest, but that's fine. Meanwhile, Retro is killing the last few blazes. I think 2 or 3 more should be enough. I think the last 2 drop. So, crafting the beds, getting meleeed by a blaze during bed crafting. That's not great.
11 minutes over.
Retro catches the rod. Really sick. Does he have the wood though?
He doesn't know.
Oh, getting shot by a pig, I assume?
No, it was an underpearl.
Oh. Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, Retro just pre-crafted the beds. I'm stupid. Of course he does have wood.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. Am I gonna see 0 here? No, right?
He might try. I think he's gonna go for it. Sub 6 enter. Damn.
Ooh.
He's not gonna 0 though. Okay. It still should be an 8:10, I would say. Because last time he entered like just past 6. So I think he's gonna complete just past 8 again. And yeah, that should be the end for Fish, realistically. Fish played pretty well throughout the qualifiers. Also, obviously played well like today and last time, but I mean, the level in this tournament is just crazy, so it's not always enough. Even when you play your best, and right now Fish is in a bit of trouble, and I think that's gonna seal the deal. Like, just slower Bastion split incoming. Just overall, pretty tough task for him to get sub.
I mean, competing against these guys is not easy.
Oh, it's not. I mean,
they're good for a reason.
You make me play 32 matches against all 32 of these runners. Realistically, I don't win a single one. So, yeah.
Same.
I mean, unless they die or whatever, but like on a normal day for them, like not even a great day for them, on an average day for them, I lose on every single one. And alright, Retro's still waiting for the perch. It is not gonna be sub 8. No, it's not. But yeah, the dragon is currently approaching the perch phase, and there it is. It's gonna perch at 7:53, 7:52. Yeah, it's gonna be basically the same time. 3, 2, 1. If he hits the +1, he hits the exact same time. He hits a second 8:14. Oh my god.
And we still have 8:27
Oh.
tournament time. This means this is a race against the clock.
Oh my god, he
can finish the last run of the tournament match. That would be insane.
That would be nuts. It's not even needed. Actually, the loading time is making it kind of impossible. Now he has 8 minutes too. So, I mean, it's possible. It's just much harder. Alright. The looting is not the quickest. Also, Fish is at the fortress at 5:30, but again, he would need, without zero, he would need to be in the end in 30 seconds. So, it's just, we're asking too much here. I don't know what more he could do at this point, but it's basically a 2-0 for Retro.
It's gonna be it. Now the question is Retro gonna be able to get that honor point at the end and get an additional seat completed?
I think that would be the first 4 completions in the brackets. I think that's the first 4 completions in I mean, that would be, obviously, because it's really going to be tough. Like, it's 8 minutes and 2 seconds, so it's really, really hard to get. It's going to be a 120 enter, 124.
Retropog entering the Netherlands at 1 minute and 24 seconds back into the bridge. I hope it's going to be a speed bridging situation again, going right into business. There are a lot of picks from the left and the right.
I really like the terrain nav.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Doesn't need to dig up. It's just really cool. He's at the chalice at 145. Like, that's insane. What the fuck is that chat message? First time chatter. Fake, your click for nether is long and click for nether is fast.
Exactly.
Those are words. They don't make a sentence though.
Main commentator and host gets annoyed by first time chatter on a Twitch chat, usual stuff. While co-commentator is looking at the match and is looking at Fish currently because Fish is entering the stronghold at 7 minutes 24 seconds. It's still 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Oh, doesn't hit the ice pie. Surprising.
Slower than Retro and gets punished. It's under the strongholds. Yeah, that can happen, I guess. Oh, it's the power room. Nice.
Yeah, but the thing is, even with 0 here, that would not be enough. And he's just not going to go for 0. Now, imagine he just does half bow and he gets the instant perch and it's like 8, 12. How crazy that would be. But no, he's not gonna break a crystal. Retro has gone on wood. I caught that this time. Oh my god, that gas. Oh, the gas might have burned the pigs. Oh, but I think Retro is just out. I think Retro has everything. Yeah.
Retro is out of the bridge
And out of trouble.
Out of trouble. Return to center is entering the fortress with the pearl, as I said earlier.
334. It's holy. That is really fucking fast.
That's a quick time.
Oh my god.
Is zooming through this fortress, going to the second spawner, using some blocks to gain some seconds here and there in the corridors of the fortress. Got out of gravel. Fish is in the end waiting for the dragon to purge. It's not gonna be enough. It's unfortunate.
Strays for Retro. That could be really good, especially because it's a red biome, so he probably didn't get strays the previous runs. Or not many. 4 rods already. Ooh. What the fuck is this chat?
For 1 second, I got mod reflex for mod reflex and tried to time them out, but then I realized I don't have mods. So.
Oh, I could mod you. Wait. Oh my god. Slash mod ready man. Oh. There's a perch for fish. Not gonna be sub 10, unfortunately. And that's GG. Now we'll see if Retro can get that finish. I mean, with 0, it's definitely easy, but the 0 is not easy, so. What the fuck?
All right, co-commentators and commentators get distracted by interesting chat messages in Antoine chats while amazing speedrun content is happening on the screen currently. Fish is sitting on the loading screen though. It's not going to go for another attempt after it appears to be the case. Retro is still running against the clock here. 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the tournament time. Is entering the stronghold at this time and has a little shot for a 4th completion and for making history in ESI3.
Yeah, unfortunately without 0. Oh, he's going for 0, I think. Oh, come on. Oh, that's great. Okay, if he hits 0, 100% it's a 4th completion, but it's gonna be really hard. Okay, he doesn't have much health. He's gonna need to eat. Does he have food? He doesn't have food. Oh, break the crystal, maybe. I would just break the crystal to, oh my god, he has to go down. Oh, try to break the crystal for a faster perch. Surely. Oh,
1 minute and 30 seconds.
Oh, loses some health as well. 1.5 heart. You need to craft armor. I don't know if he can, actually. Oh my god, it's gonna need to be 4-bit axe. I don't know if... Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you, Sky. I was gonna do that. Like, what the fuck? Oh, he didn't set up the obsidian in the middle. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, it's Drover. 45 seconds left. And, yeah. GG's, though.
45 seconds on the clock. I think that's not gonna be... Yeah, gonna
Yeah,
happen.
especially with
This
Novi
is
at the middle.
heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking, Antoine. This is so sad, but at least Retro still gets the victory. And it might be also be heartbreaking for Fish, who, you know, tried his best, but today it was not
Okay,
enough,
now I want to see
unfortunately.
Retro's reaction to not having Obi in the middle. Oh, he's gonna set it up. Oh! Oh, that's really cool. But unfortunately, he's gonna die from the beds. Oh, he doesn't die from the beds. Oh,
8
interesting.
seconds. 7, 6.
Well, there's the dragon death animation
No!
anyway. So
No.
it wouldn't be enough. But
So
GG's
close!
to Retro winning this one fairly convincingly. And unfortunately, we say goodbye to Fish. We also say goodbye to you guys because we are going on a short break for TwitchCon. We will be back in a couple of weeks, though. So that will be... we will come back with some quarterfinal matches. We'll be back with a lot of lower bracket matches. No, Skyro, I'm not going to Vegas, but T-Wags is, and I like a lot of runners are, so yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and thanks Rediman for coming in last minute to commentate. That was really appreciated.
As always, it is a pleasure to commentate these tournaments with you, Antoine, and be part of these amazing. And as Antoine said, break time. T-Wax is going to Vegas. Say hi to T-Wax if you're going to Vegas.
Yep.
Love you all. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Bye.